Hey, this is Megan from Spotlight with Purple Easel. We are on location today for a Spotlight special. We're at Haven City Market in Rancho Cucamonga to check out the MartKET, which Purple Easel sponsors. And it's right up our alley because we put the spotlight on artists and creatives, and there's a whole room full of them. Let's go check it out. I'm here with Maddie today. Maddie, what are you selling? What do you got?
I sell a lot of my handmade jewelry. I also have all of my art in like sticker forms. I have some originals and I have some art prints too.
Awesome. How many times have you been with the MartKET before?
I think I've been here around like 5 different times, like throughout all their events.
Excellent. You see a lot of success here?
Yeah, I really like it. All of the people are super nice. They have like a vendor group chat and everything is all like, everyone's so nice and it's like a really great community to be a part of.
Oh, that's so awesome to hear. Our community is our number one goal. What advice do you have for others who have never vended before, but they want to?
I would say plan your setup beforehand and just kind of every person that comes by, just like smile and show your personality through your art and you'll get some sales.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Maddie. We appreciate it. All right, so this is one of my favorites. I've actually stopped by this vendor before when I visited the MartKET because this is in my wheelhouse. This is all the 80s glory, all the characters that we know and love, and the style is amazing. So I totally have to shout out your shirts. My last name is Cheshire, so I am all things Cheshire Cat. That is amazing. I love them. Did you have them made or did you just find them somewhere?
They just got the shipment in at Target and we literally took about boxes yesterday, so.
Oh, it's such a, oh man, you did get lucky and the lipstick is perfect. So what are we working on right now?
I am working on Beetlejuice. The cartoon, of course. Love everything spooky, and of course, spooky and cartoon is even better, so had to go and play with him.
That's awesome. It totally takes me back to my childhood. Beetlejuice has always been one of my favorites. So what do you do to keep inspired?
Well, I go and follow a lot of other different artists. I watch way too many animated movies and cartoons and read tons of comics. So go and do a lot of that. And spend a lot of time going and talking with just a lot of other artists about what sparks them. And usually going and seeing something that somebody else goes and does. You go and you get, oh, wow, that's kind of fun. Earlier this year, I went and had someone who went and challenged me to Muppet Off. So every week we'd pick a new character and we'd do dueling Muppets. And that was a lot of fun. So, yeah, just going and staying with the community. And that's the best thing.
Yeah, you know what? I love that because artists really support other artists and none of us exist in a bubble. So everything that's around us, and if you surround yourself with more artists, you are bound to be inspired. All right, so let us know where we can find your artwork for all our viewers out there.
Well, you can find me at Draw Me In Art by Mia Schubert on Instagram, Threads, Twitter. I haven't gotten everywhere else yet.
Good start. Awesome, thank you. So how many times have you vended at the MartKET?
This is my second time at the art market, or the MartKET. Yeah.
So do you enjoy vending?
Yes, I do. I'm really glad to have found this place, and so I've stuck with it. It's my second year, and I'm really happy to be here.
Awesome. So how long does it normally take you to prepare for an event? How much work does it take?
Wow, it takes like a couple of months and several spreadsheets. So that's what it took to get here. And yeah.
So would you say you mostly specialize in lino cut or what's like your forte here?
So I'm a graphic designer that specializes in doodles. I mostly did digital art and graphic design like stickers and pins. I just recently, for the last year, have been doing lino cut, and I really love it. So, yeah.
I love it. And so As an artist, one of my favorite things is exploring new mediums. So it's super exciting that you're doing that. Is there another medium that's like on your wish list that you want to tackle someday?
So I kind of dabbled in a little bit of screen printing, and I think that I really like pulling shapes with freezer paper and then drawing on top of them. I have my eye on that right now.
Whoa, that sounds so cool. Well, where can our viewers find your work?
So my website is heyrocky.com. My Instagram is heyrockydraws, and that's where most of my work is right now.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time, and we're so glad to have you here. We hope to see you back next time. No problem. All right, I'm here with Kim, who is vending today, and we've got some awesome tattoo work. Can you tell me how you got into tattooing?
Originally, I went to Cal State Fullerton as an animation major, but the pandemic unfortunately cut my opportunities short. So, and I've gone tattooed before, and I've been a huge fan of tattoos. I really respect the culture of it.
Mm-hmm.
So during the pandemic, I just built my portfolio and I applied, and I got somewhere, and they took me in. So. I haven't do that, so.
You know, everything happens for a reason. And I love how artists, I think more than most people, can just pivot and make the best out of everything. Of course. So what is your favorite thing about tattooing?
Being able to just create artwork, permanent artwork for my clients. You know, at the end of the session, they'll tell me how much they love it, how personal it is to them. So that really makes the session and my day being a tattoo artist. So
do you get a lot of specific requests, or do they kind of just look through a catalog of options?
I've gotten quite a few customs, but I do have pre-made designs that are on my Instagram page. In a majority of the time, they also take that too. So, but I go back and forth between customs and pre-drawn flash.
Speaking of Instagram, where can we find you?
I'm on Instagram, Kimmy Tats, Kimi, and then Tats at the end. So that's where to find. I'm always on my social, so hit me up anytime. No, let's get tatted. Let's make some awesome artwork. So,
oh man, I'm so excited for you. And thank you so much for coming out today and giving us some time to chat.
of course.
So we found a very interesting vendor. My producer's totally making me do it. I think it's a little bit spooky, so viewer beware. But we're going to ask Jacob a little bit about his art. So Jacob, what do you got going on here?
Oh, well, local wildlife, really.
I mean, it is Southern California. I wouldn't put it past us.
Personally, I think there's something in the water.
That's a very strong possibility. So as somebody who loves fairy tales, I feel like, you're right in that realm here. What do we got? I mean, what is it that inspires you?
The Little Mermaid.
The Disney version, folks. So we actually just recently did an episode on Brian Froud. Are you familiar with his work at all?
I can't say it.
Have you seen The Labyrinth?
Oh, of course. I love David Bowie.
Yeah, so Brian Froud was the concept artist behind all the goblins and stuff, and I feel like you could fit right in. All right, so if this macabre art is in your wheelhouse, Jacob, we want to know where to find you.
Right here.
Excellent. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us. I love your work, man. All right, so we found the vendor for all you pop culture and comic book fans. Check this out. So, how long have you been doing artwork like this?
Basically most of my life. Yeah.
That's the right answer. I think that's most artists. So, do you always do pop culture, or what kind of inspires you?
Mostly just what I like. Yeah.
The geekdoms, all the way for the geekdoms. So we've actually had conversations about doing things that you like and hoping other people like it too, or catering to your audience. Do you put value on one over the other?
A little bit of both. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta make money, right? So is there a character in particular that's really popular?
I love Spider-Man, but everyone also loves Spider-Man, so I try to do a lot of Spider-Man. Pretty much.
Yeah, I can relate to that. We've got an entire room full of Spider-Man at my house, so... Man, what are you working on right now? You got a Spidey going?
Just drawing It's drying right now, but it's supposed to be mild, so should be done pretty soon once it dries.
Awesome. We got a sneak peek at a work in progress. If we have any of our viewers interested in your work, where can we find you?
@_Kevin Tran Art on TikTok and Instagram.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for taking the time with us, Kevin. Rock on. Bye. Wow, so many vendors here at Haven City Market. I can't even get over how many cool things we saw, and this isn't even the biggest one. So if you're at all local, make sure to check out Haven City or follow the market on social media so you know when the next event is. Otherwise, I'm sure wherever you are, there's something local and worth checking out. There's every kind of medium you could ever want. So if you're dabbling and you're thinking maybe, just do it, because people like me really enjoy it.